Welcome, all my lovely goblins and ghouls of the internet. I am Hanyo, your demon cinephile, and I've been playing this video. I'm not even sure the movie's still out in theaters. I haven't really had a chance to sit down and just talk about it. Each time I try to, something happened, but that's my deal with everything. But I do want to talk about this real quick for a few minutes. Passenger. I saw this last Tuesday, and I was very excited about this film. I seen both trailers. I thought they were very, very effective. The marketing for the movie, where do you go to the website, which I'm so happy movies are getting their own website again. That used to be a thing like in the 2000s, early 2000s, late 2000s, kind of stopped around like the 2010s and yeah, 2010, 2020. So I'm kind of glad though that is coming back. The website was very simple but very eerie. So I was very excited to see this, and I know a lot of people did not like this movie, at least not as much as I thought it was going to be liked. And I kind of have to agree. I gave this a 3 stars on Letterboxd because while I ultimately enjoyed my experience, the movie left a lot to be desired. The movie's directed by Andre, I'm not sure how you say his last name, Ordol. They did the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark a couple years ago. They did the Last Voyage of the Demeter. Those are the only 2 movies of them I have seen. And I like those films. And I like this one. It's probably my favorite of his films I have seen so far. And the film follows a young couple who decide to give up on the traditional, home and apartment lifestyle, and they want to be those people who live out on the road. They have a camper and they just drive to different places all the time. And that was kind of like seemed like a fun thing to kind of do, like thing to do like for a few months. Not a full on lifestyle. Not It's not for me. And it seems like that's not for the girl. What's her name? I'm trying to find this. Maddie. Yeah, the main characters are Maddie and Tyler. It's not really for Maddie, but she's trying to be nice to her boyfriend, to her fiance. And initially, I really do like these two. I like them as a couple. They feel sweet. They feel genuine. And all the horror happens when they decide to stop and help somebody who crashed on the road in front of them, where they are tagged by the mysterious entity simply known as the passenger. And I'm not going to give any more spoilers because it's supposed to be a little short video. Positives. The direction and cinematography. The direction and cinematography for this is freaking tastic. All the scares, they're not really new scares, and like there's nothing blown out of I never seen this before. No, it's very typical jump scares, haunted scares you've seen before, but the director does it in a slightly new ways. He does keep the tension. There's no fake scares. There's no like, oh, this isn't effective. No, the scares are very effective, and especially when they shoot at night. A large portion of this film is nighttime on the road. It is pitch black. It is so dim and eerie. Like you can barely see anything. And he hits that right balance between real nighttime and movie nighttime, where you can see just enough where you can tell what the characters are doing. You see just enough to freak you out as the audience. And seeing this in a theater, in a dark theater, there's a little lighting in the theater, but seeing this in a dark theater was perfect. Like if I do watch this again, I can't imagine. I can imagine how it's gonna look like on a nice OLED, and you just turn off all the lights. Hopefully, it looks really fantastic. I do love the way this movie looks at times. Even the look of the entity is pretty nice too. It's not over the top. It doesn't really do anything unique with it. If it you can even tell it was actually supposed to be kind of like a preacher or a priest, like for a while until like halfway till the end. And I just want to give a good little shout out to the couple, Lou LaBelle and Jacob Skippo. Like I said, I think they play a great couple. I do like them together. They seem really great. You want to root for them to defeat this evil and find some kind of middle ground on their relationship. Now, for the film, gets me is there's a couple of weird things. Like there's like these little couple things that just stop it from going to like a 3.5 or 4 stars. The initial reaction to them when they find the person who crashes in front of them, they are so nonchalant about finding a dead person. They are so nonchalant to this person being in harm's way. It's so hilarious. Like they're acting like they just that's what I'm trying to think. They're not acting like they just saw someone potentially die. They're acting like, oh, that happened. Oh well, whatever. I need to move on and find some place to sleep. Don't just water off my back. It was so odd. Like, are they supposed to be sociopaths? Are they not supposed to feel anything for other people except for themselves? And the movie, how it opens, not the cold opening, because you see like in the first trailer, that is actually pretty good. The opening where we actually meet them, you see them moving out of their house, going to the camper. It felt a little rushed. Like it felt a little rushed to them just jumping into this lifestyle with not really spending really much time getting to know them beforehand. I'm not exactly sure how you would fix this. Like maybe a few more scenes in the beginning, or probably some more exposition. I felt like you needed to spend a little bit more time on like why the boyfriend is so obsessed with this idea. Like, oh, I want to be on the road. I mean, they talk about it in these little snippets, but it's like I feel like there should have been a little bit more. I felt like they're going to lead to something. And the overall ending of the film, the ending is just very, I don't want to use stereotypical, but you kind of seen it before in other ghost movies. You think this movie is so set on dread and the unescapable nature of this entity. But it's like, nope, we're gonna go here. He's messing with our minds. He's cheating. And he's really cheating because introduced this pendant, the symbol of, I think it says Saint Christopher, and it hurts him. It burns him like a cross does. It's supposed to do it to a vampire, and you think like, okay, they're gonna use this. They get a whole bunch. It's gonna ward him off. Like he won't be able to hurt them as much. And this he cheats. He technically pulls all the pendants out of the van. Like, hey, you can't do this on me. I'm this smart and this clever. And I just felt like there could have been a different way to handle that, and how they ultimately defeat the entity is also not. It's not bad. It's not bad. It just feels like I felt like we were going somewhere else. I thought we were going to something more dark and depressing. And then when you get to the when the entity is defeated, the movie just ends. Like it just ends. Like I was expecting like a cliffhanger or like to show that, oh, it's still here and it's gonna continue like a sequel bait. But I felt like, oh, we're gonna get at least some kind of closure, some kind of epilogue with our main characters. But no, it just ends. So yeah, Passenger. I think it's getting a little too much negativity out there. Was it perfect? No. Was it bad? No. I ultimately enjoyed myself. I just think it could have been a little bit better, a little bit better. It's a fun little Tuesday or Friday night watch. You want to watch something scary, you want to watch something very, very dark. So, sit down on the couch, get some popcorn, turn all the lights off, throw your phone into the microwave, and just have a little fun time. Have a little fun time. If you like the Dread, you're gonna like the Dread. If the characters though are kind of be like the mixed bag, you're either gonna love this couple or hate this couple. Yeah, Passengers. I gave it 3 stars. What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you hit it? Comment down below. Let me know. And I will see you all in the next video or stream. Bye bye.